Hey, I know. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. We're making a YouTube video today and we're doing a review on a new foundation that everybody is talking about, the Selena Gomez Rare Beauty foundation. If you are interested in seeing how I got this makeup look and what are my thoughts on the foundation, then just keep on watching. If y'all only knew how long it took me to get this little station set up, and I'm filming on my iPhone, so if I'm looking at the screen, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to remember to look at the little camera thing. Let's get started. I always say on Instagram how I have very dry skin, literally like the Sahara Desert. I don't know what happened. When I was younger, I had oily combination and now I'm dry. I am going to start by moisturizing my face. I use the OLEHENRIKSEN C-Rush Brightening Gel Cream. It looks like this. Of course, they want to start doing home renovations while I finally want to sit down and do a video. Why am I not surprised? And while I do my makeup, I do like to keep my lips moisturized. So I use the Laneige, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the lip sleeping mask. You're supposed to put it on at night, but I literally use it as a lip gloss because it makes your lips look so shiny and juicy. I mean, look at this. And I've had this since February, and look at the inside. I still have so much left, and I use this literally every single day. Wow, my lips look nice. I always start with my eyebrows. Currently, I am using the Benefit Precisely My Brow. It looks like this. I am using the shade 3.5. I use it for the tail portion of my eyebrow, and then I go in with a lighter shade for the front. I comb my eyebrows upwards. Maybe I should bring it out a little bit closer. Wow, real personal. Ever so gently, I start going along the natural shape of my brows. And I just mimic my eyebrow hairs and I stroke them in that way. Yeah. I guess what I was trying to say is small strokes, light strokes, light strokes. I'm going to brush my hairs downwards, and then we're gonna do the top of the brow. Now I go in with a lighter shade, same eyebrow pencil, just in the shade 3, and I outline the front of my brows. So when I do this, all I'm doing is pretty much elongating my eyebrows. So since they stop right here, I bring them more towards my nose, if that makes any sense. Later on, when I start contouring my nose, it's gonna make my nose look a little bit more slimmer, which is what I am going for. So you replicate little brow hairs. I know it's gonna look like I have a unibrow right now, but trust me, when we're cleaning it up later, we're gonna look good. Now we are going to clean up our brows, and I'm pretty sure this is a Real Techniques little brush. It looks like this, and I think it's called the detailer brush. Clean up my brows, what I use is this rubbed off too, so give me 1 second. So what I use is the Juvias Place Concealer. Use the shade 18, and I just start outlining my eyebrows. Did I say outlining? I mean, I start cleaning them up. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know I gotta stop saying literally. So and literally are two words or two phrases that you are going to hear me say often that I need to stop using. So yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted a couple of minutes ago what you guys are interested in seeing, whether you guys like walkthrough makeup tutorials or if you like the chatty get ready with me videos. I personally love the chatty get ready with me videos, but I love to talk, and every time I do those videos, I feel like, well, every time I attempt to do those videos, I get super sidetracked. And then those videos end up being 40 minutes long. Who wants to sit down and watch 40 minutes? I do. I don't know if you do, but yeah, that's the dilemma I'm having right now. I was like, shoot, let me just start off with pretty much how I do my makeup every day. And then if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts on certain things, cool, we'll get into that later. Let's just see how this does first. Okay, so now that we're going to the top of the brows, usually what I do, I use a darker concealer shade, or I will go in with the foundation that I'm using for the day and outline the top of my brows, simply because I don't want it to look crazy. But I am not doing that today. I'm going to take the same concealer I just used to outline or clean up the bottom of my eyebrows. I don't know if y'all could hear the background, but it sounds like somebody is getting their cheeks clapped. And I hope it doesn't come off that way on camera, because that's how it sounds to me. Shit. Girl. I'm happy for you, but I'm jelly. Okay, now that we look freaking crazy, we're gonna blend this out. The product of the hour. The reason why I'm pretty sure you are here is the Selena Gomez Rare Beauty foundation. It is the Liquid Touch Fondant Impe Cera. Yeah, whatever that is, that's what this foundation is called. Let's see what the claims are. I am so stupid. So stupid. I just realized I was reading the name of the foundation in a different language. So let's start that again. This foundation is called the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. There we go, that's in English. The claims are a foundation elixir that feels barely there while building coverage and boosting your natural glow. I got the shade 360W, which I probably mentioned already, and it says to shake very well before you put it on. This is what the foundation bottle looks like. It is a frosted glass bottle. If you have the Fenty foundation, the original one called the Soft Matte Foundation, it's pretty much like the same packaging. It's super cute. It has, I don't know if it's called a dofa or a doe foot, but this is what the applicator looks like. I think it's really cute. I know a lot of people might not think that's sanitary, but again, I'm only using it on my skin, so I don't mind it. But yeah, we're gonna get into the application. Before we put on the foundation, we are going to prime our faces. I have been trying the Fenty Beauty Soft Silk Hydrating Primer. I got the mini because I like to get the minis before I commit to the big size. This is exactly what it smells like. I don't know why my face gets so red when I rub lotion or primers or anything on it. Okay, so now we are primed, we are hydrated. Now we're gonna shake this baby up. So I would say shake it for like 10 seconds. So I start off with one side of my face first and then work my way to the other side. For the blending, I've been using the Fenty blending sponge and I love it. Does it look like it's matching me? I mean, if it doesn't, trust me, in real life it doesn't. It looks beautiful. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Wow. Wow. So this side has the foundation on. This side does not. You can see I have you know, some blemishes. I have a lot of, I don't know if that's freckles or sunspots. I have that. And I have it on both sides, and this didn't cover it completely, but it covered just enough to make my complexion look smooth, which is what I want. I don't like the full coverage making me look like I have too much going on. I'm not for that. I just want smooth complexion. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I can't get over it. Because I am dry, matte foundations do not work for me. So I need something that's going to look like my skin but better. And this foundation is the definition of that. Like, it looks like healthy skin, but it just evens out my complexion, which is exactly what I needed. So now we are going to move on to concealing and highlighting. I don't really know how to explain what it is that I'm doing. I just do it, and I've been doing it for years, and it looks good. So and I like to let it set a little bit so that it can just become dry and it's not just like moving all over the place. Yeah, I am going to use this. So you're probably gonna ask, why do you have a fan? I have a little fan because I have lash extensions, and when I come out of the shower, I use it to dry my lashes and comb them out. So I take the same blending brush that I was using to clean up my eyebrows, and I use that just to pack the concealer where it is. And then in a second, I'll go in with my beauty blender and start blending it even further. Wait, do y'all see the glow that this foundation is giving? Okay. This chair is driving me insane. Now I'm gonna take my beauty blender. Yes, completely different beauty blender. Anytime I'm applying foundation, I apply it with a sponge. And just FYI, if you do like a full coverage foundation, it's best to use a brush blending it out. But because I don't like that, I don't like, you know, the full coverage like I said earlier, I use my beauty blender. The lighting right now here, baby. Once we are blended to our liking and we make sure we don't have any creases under our eyes, I always, you know, double check. I am going to set it, and I am going to go in with my Mercier translucent powder. I dip my beauty blender in there while it's still damp, and I press it. So then I turn it, same thing with the other eye. Make sure there are no creases. I look up and I press. I don't let it bake too long, but I do let it sit for a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't because I am so dry, but I haven't had an issue with it, so we're gonna continue doing that. I wish I could play some music. Why am I holding my boobs? I wish I could play some music, but I don't want to get copywritten. So now that I let it sit for like a minute, I lightly, because I don't want to brush everything off, lightly brush off the excess, and then I go in again with my beauty blender and I just press it all in. And now to get rid of the whole powdery look, I use the Mario Badescu facial spray. It looks like this. I use the rose water one. I don't know, the one that's pink. And I know there's like a whole bunch of talk about how you shouldn't be using this and how it's bad for your skin. You do what you want to do and what's best for your skin. I'm gonna continue using it. I haven't had an issue with it, so I just spray it on my face a little bit, and then it takes away the powdery look. Watch. Now we're gonna go on to my favorite part of makeup, which is contouring and bronzing. So I've been using the Black Opal True Color Skin Perfecting Skin Foundation, but I use the shade Nutmeg. So it's this shade, and I put it on my forehead. Now I use the e.l.f. Buffing Foundation Brush. It looks like this, and I use it to buff out or blend in my contour or bronzer, because this is what I use it for. Then I use it to shape out my cheekbones. So I just put it right here. You see, I put it, everybody has like these indents, so I just put it right above, and we're gonna go and clean it up a little later. So I like a little cute button nose, so this is, y'all see what I do. So like right above, so not on the bottom, right above, or right here. You're gonna look like a little deer, a cute deer. We're gonna blend now. And as always, I go in with my beauty blender and I just blend everything out. So the bronzer I put on my nose, I let it sit for a little bit so that it becomes dry. And now I go in with my same concealer that I was using for everything, and I just like to highlight. So I put some there, and then I put some on my nose. Again, I'm gonna let that dry, but if you want to be a little bit quicker, your fan. I blend it out a little bit, and of course I am going to go in with my beauty blender and finish blending it afterwards. And then my nose highlight that I put on my nose, I like it to dry a little bit because I don't want it to move. And if I were to start playing with it now, it's just gonna be all over the place. I'm going to start blending this. So I'm gonna use a Luna Magic, I don't know what kind of brush this is, but I got it in a BoxyCharm. It was like a pack. I use that and I just start blending out what's on my nose. A lot of people were doing this with blush before. I used to do it. During the winter, I do it because I think it just looks so cute. For you to have a cute pink rosy nose and it looks like you've been standing out in the cold, which if you live in New York City, I'm pretty sure you were standing out in the cold if you were waiting for a train or the bus. And I don't know, I think it looks so cute. Now, I'm gonna tap it a little bit. Now, if you have lash extensions, what I do, I just take a little bit of the translucent powder that's still on the sponge. I might even dip it in, like today, into the powder a little bit more, just so that I don't have that creasing on my eyelid. Now for my eyelid, I'm going to use the Luxie 250 Large Eye Blending Brush. This is what it looks like. I also got this in a boxy charm. It came in a set, I believe. I am also going to use this, which is I think it's a bronzing palette. I got this also in a boxy charm box. It's called Ace Beauty Bronzed in Paradise. So this is what it looks like. You get 4 shades. I am going to go in with this one right here, which is closest to the reddish tint that's there. So I tap off the excess, and then I just go and start tapping on my outer eye, and I start blending. Depending on how dark you want it to look, then you can continue adding more until you are satisfied. Okay, we are bronzed to my liking. Now I'm just going to brush off the powder. I said powder. The powder. Again, I tap everything in with my beauty blender. Now I do like to go under my lash line because I like everything again to look super bronzy. I used a super small, I guess a detailer brush. This is a Beaute Cosmetics 105. Had it for years. Again, I'm going into my bronzing palette, taking the same shade I used on my eyelids, and I'm gonna go along my lower lash line. To highlight, I use the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. I love this highlight. So it doesn't add glitter to your face. It does not have glitter on it. It just makes you look like you're glowing from within, which is what I live for. I live for a glowy face, like I'm glowing from within, super bronzy, like I just came from the beach or from like a vacation or something. So I'm going to go in with the Butter Bronzer Deep Bronze. Yes, Deep Bronzer. And I'm going to take I know this is Beaute Cosmetics, but I've used it so much that it doesn't show what brush this is. Oh, it says 104. So 104 brush, it's an angled brush. And this is what I use to contour my nose. So I do go all the way up to my inner eye, I guess you can say. I'm going to use my Becca Champagne Pop Mini, and I'm going to take it with my finger, put some right here, the tip of my nose, and then down the bridge. If you want to be a little bit extra, you can add some highlight on your inner corners, which sometimes I do, but I don't want to do it today. Because I have lash extensions, I am just going to brush them out. And now while you're looking at your face, if you feel like you want to bronze up a little bit more, which most of the time I do, again, I go in with my bronzing palette. Wherever I feel like I want to be a little bit more bronze, I'll add some more. Girl, these brows is looking fuego today. Okay. So to set my face, I am going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And now my fan. And of course, because I like to be extra and super glowy, after I set everything, I go in with my Fourth Ray Beauty Glisten Up Mist. But pretty much it has like little gold particles in it. So when you use it, you have to shake it up really well. But because I don't like the spray on this bottle, I put it in another bottle. So I just shake it. that is the face. I'll do my hair. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna chat. Okay, so we are back. My hair is done, so I pretty much just did a side part. I don't know if you guys would like to see a tutorial on how I do my hair, but this is it. So right now we're going to finish off with what I do for my lips when I do wear anything on my lips. So I go in with my MAC Cork lip liner, and I don't really overline my lips, I just go along my lips. I'll show you guys in a bit. So I didn't overline my lips. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't overline. I just go along my natural lip shape. So what I was trying to say is, just like a coloring book, I was coloring within the lines. And then for the lipstick, I go in with MAC Jubilee, which is a Lustre lipstick. So it's not matte. It's going to give you kind of like a glossy finish. And this is the shade. So on my right side, my lips are kind of uneven. So on my right side, I do go over it a little bit. This is the finished look. So let's get into my thoughts on the foundation. If you've watched the video, you know I am completely and utterly obsessed with the foundation. This wasn't my first time trying it. I've actually been using it for an entire week already. There is a reason as to why there is so much hype behind this foundation. I mean, it looks bomb. You know when people always talk about, oh, it's like my skin but better. No, this foundation, I don't know what she did, but she did her damn thing when she was creating this foundation, because let me tell you, it literally feels like there's nothing on your skin. You don't feel anything there, and that's what I love. It looks super natural. It doesn't make me look like I am caked up, which I am not a fan of. It is very lightweight. Your skin just, oh my God, it looks flawless. And I hope she doesn't change the formula to it. I hope it just stays the way it is. There is no issues with it. I've heard in other YouTube videos that I have watched on this foundation that it breaks apart on their face, or that it's oily, or whatever it is. You have to shake the bottle. There is a little ball in there just to make sure that everything is shook up, or shaken up. Please remember to shake the bottle, because if you don't, you're not gonna get this flawless application. I can't get enough of this foundation. We've reached the end of the video. If you guys are still here, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do want to start getting into making YouTube videos, uploading it for you guys, reviewing products, maybe vlogs, but I don't really do anything so interesting. But yeah, just let me know what you guys would want to see if you guys enjoyed the video. So what do all these people say on YouTube? Like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.